25th anniversary of the best movie ever made, in my opinion, The Sound of Music. Take a look at this.
I don't remember anymore.
Your face is all red.
Is it? I don't suppose I'm used to dancing.
Who's here today? Captain Von Trapp and Maria. Christopher Plummer and Julie Andrews. To sit here on my set, I can't even explain it in words. It's, you know, I know every line of the movie.
Yeah. I think you must.
Yes, I do. And did you happen to watch, a few months ago, the How to Be a Millionaire show?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
I heard about it, and I listened to your comments about it earlier.
Well, you know, I'll just explain it to you. There was a man going for $500,000, and the question was, how many Von Trapp children were there? He did not know. Tell me that you know.
I do know.
How many?
I counted them. 7 children.
Give me their names. Go ahead.
Oh, God.
Come on now.
Oh, God.
The oldest was?
Liesel.
Yes.
Friedrich. Kurt.
No.
What?
Louisa.
Go
ahead.
Kurt. Come on, help me.
You don't know?
No.
Brigitte.
Martha, and the baby was Gretel.
Come on, you're the parents of these kids. You are going to have them taken away from you.
Mortify me on public television, Rosie.
Well, when the man didn't know it, I frankly was livid.
How old is the movie?
35 years.
Well, it's a long time to remember.
It is a long time.
Children.
She just saw it yesterday.
Exactly.
Never stops playing it.
You're not kidding.
I have a hard enough time remembering my own kids, for God's sake.
Do you have it on DVD?
No, I don't.
Do you, Christopher?
On DVD? What does that mean?
You know.
Try not to look too dated, dear.
The digital video disc, and they have little scenes and interviews.
I know what it is.
Of course I know what it is.
Have you seen it? You don't know. Well, they talk all...
I have a machine. I don't have any of the things that go in it.
Yeah, really. I'm going to send you some.
All
because
right.
I have this on DVD, and it's the best. You have to buy it.
What's the difference?
You can stop, and you hit a button, and the director and people talk about the scenes. Right. So you get like a behind the scenes.
Wow.
And they talked about when you were shooting in the gazebo.
Yes.
The two of you when you're dancing, remember?
Yes, I do.
The Baroness, that witch is inside, you know? And then you're dancing and you look at each other's eyes. And they said the key lights were very noisy. Is this true?
They told that story?
Yes.
They did?
Do you remember? Is this true?
When I get very tired, I'm afraid I get the giggles very badly. And this was towards the end of the film, and I was really weary. And they lit that beautiful gazebo with old arc lights. In those days, they were old. And the arc lights are 2 carbons that burn together. And they tipped every light on every corner of that beautiful gazebo. They tipped it straight downwards so that it would give this great shaft of moonlight effect. And Chris and I were just saying, oh, I love you. And, you know,
it was this close.
Yes, it was this close. And
I mean, how do you speak to anybody that close?
No, but
let alone sing to them.
But then we'd be doing this beautiful love scene, and he would say, I love you, Maria, and you'd hear one of these arcs go, or it would blow a raspberry, or it would sound so bad. And after about the 3rd time, I went and you went, and we got the giggles so
It must have been about
badly.
30 takes.
Yes,
I mean.
and I know that at one point, Robert Wise, our director, said, I think we better wrap. Everybody go for a long 2-hour lunch and come back. So I went, and I have to confess, I took something like a Valium just to get me down, because I was so nervous I wouldn't stop laughing.
Well, didn't we break up again?
Well, the minute we got back, the damn lights did the same thing.
How long did it take to shoot? How many, 3, 4 months?
Oh, no, more.
More, yes.
Yeah, I only worked 11 days in Austria, so I had months off where I behaved very badly.
Really?
And then
played the piano beautifully.
And played the piano very badly, too.
No.
And then when we got back to California, that was the sort of bulk of the movie, really, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
well,
Except
yeah.
Julie was non-stop. I mean, she was...
I think it was about 7 months in all,
Yeah,
Wow.
but about 3 months in Austria, where Salzburg has the world's 7th highest annual rainfall, but nobody told us that. So it just rained and rained and rained,
Yes.
and we kept waiting.
It also has the föhn, which hovers over you, and
Makes you
that's
feel
when,
very tired.
when a lot of people...
Really?
And also commit crimes because they can get away.
Yeah.
Both.
Wow.
And they can get away with it because they did it during the föhn.
Do you
which
suppose
is
it
this-
was the föhn that made that old farmer put the fork into all our... Do you remember there was a beautiful river built around that I was supposed to trip lightly across, and the night before the farmer was so mad at us interfering with him that he got a big pitchfork, and it was a fake river, so it was lined with rubber, and he just pierced the rubber everywhere with his hay fork, and we had no river the next morning.
Really?
Yeah, he was just mad, kind of crazy.
Was that supposed to be in the beginning when you were on the hill spinning?
When I actually...
Jeez, I got so excited I dropped all my things. I just imagined the spinning.
No,
Thank you.
no, after that, when I'm tripping across that brook.
Yeah. You know, I can't explain to you how much I love it. I know you think I'm a wacko, but I'm telling you, it's my favorite movie ever made of all time.
I don't think it's wacko.
You don't think it doesn't scare you a little bit? No.
It gave all of us so much pleasure.
As long as you don't ask questions.
Okay, I won't. When you were making it, did you realize that it would be what it's become?
Yes.
Because, I mean, it's become like...
No, I didn't.
No
No,
way.
But I do remember you and I in California near the end of the film, and the press started to come in. Remember, we were always having our press calls before our scene calls. And so one smelt a rat a little bit, and Julie said to me, do you think that this is going to be, doesn't it smell to you as if it could be a success? Because after all, this was a very old piece of furniture that had been at the bottom of a drawer for many years.
Right.
And suddenly she said, do you think seem to be getting an awful lot of attention suddenly? And I said, do you think, she also said, do you think that it actually could make us famous?
I never said that. You're making it up.
She was already famous.
Right.
But I wasn't. And I said, well, as long as I'm given a good table in a first-class restaurant, I'll settle with that.
There you go. It served you both well, and it served us. I can't tell you the hours of joy. You with that whistle when we first see you, calling the kids. Oh, come on. And with the Edelweiss. Remember when on my birthday, Christopher sang Edelweiss to me? I started crying. He came on my birthday.
Well, that was
First year. It was an amazing thing for
And
me.
it took a lot of guts for me to do that.
Well, I'm eternally indebted to you for doing it.
I'll tell you one thing, Rosie. The one thing we did know is that we had to take as much saccharin out of the piece as possible, because when you have nuns and children and the Alps and God knows what, it could have just weighed you down with sugar, you know.
Yeah.
And so I think it's thanks to Chris that he gave the piece the wonderful sort of
Well, somebody
tone
had to
and
be the devil.
Yes.
And I was,
you were stern.
And I was
But it
elected.
helped.
I
The
think.
Baroness was the devil.
And strangely enough, Robert Wise did say that in spite of all the rain, what gave the film its fantastic look was that we didn't have just clear sunny skies, you know, squeaky clean. There were these wonderful cumulus which lent such texture to it. And so it was a very happy accident all round.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Wonderful.
It was so much joy. We're giving a DVD copy to everyone in the audience.
A what?
And we're giving one